Hello guys, me, McDraw. Welcome back to a new series. This is going to be called History of, as you can see by the typewriter. Well, in this series we'll be going into the deep development and the reception of games that I enjoy, and if you guys have any suggestions I will do that too. Okay, as you can see from the title, the first one we're going to do is Luigi's Mansion 1 and 2. Why both? Because one has very little info on it. So, yeah. So, without further ado, let's get in there. Luigi's Mansion was first shown off at Space World 2000. But no gameplay was actually shown. It was only used to show off the capabilities of the GameCube, with Luigi running away from a ghost in the parlor, ghost playing cards, excuse me, and ghosts swirling around Luigi. These are not in the final game, but can be found in the trailers. I couldn't get the trailer, so I'm going to show screenshots of that. If it should be on the screen now while I'm talking. The first actual game demo seen at E3 2001. And also Space World 2001. Originally, the concept didn't even have Luigi as the main character. Instead, there was going to be Mario characters going through. And an interesting fact that during development, it was originally just Mario characters running around a mansion or a complex and trying to catch ghosts. But this ended when it switched to GameCube. They made Luigi the main character. Also, when originally it was going to be an RTS, like an RTS is a real-time strategy, or a game like Pikmin, which no, because the rooms are going to be constantly changing and everything won't be the same as you remember it. And also, there was supposed to be a cave underneath the mansion, or complex in this state, but it was scrapped due to technical difficulties. Also, it was originally going to have 3D in it, which I will mention again later, but the 3D aspect was going to have utilized something in the 3D TVs at the time, allowing you to put on 3D glasses and see the depths of the mansion, but this got scrapped due to technical issues, which ended up making, which then the camera was set in at one position, so you only see it from one position the whole entire game. And that, imagine wearing 3D glasses and seeing it in 3D, seeing depth. That was the original thing they wanted to do, but due to technical issues they couldn't do it. Yeah. This is actually faster than I thought. I could show off some Easter egg. No, I couldn't, because I'm gonna have to play through the demo. I gotta cut this out now. Well, after development is done, the game was released on November 13th alongside the GameCube. It was a launch title. The first launch title not to be a Mario game, which it was received pretty well, like normal standards. They sold 3,048 units in Japan and 2.19 million units in the United States. I didn't get that, and these are very old sales numbers, because I got this off there. And it was received pretty well, with IGN giving it a 7 out of 10, and Nintendo Power, yes, I found this and this is hilarious, Nintendo Power gave it 4 out of 5. my thoughts on the game is it's pretty good. I've been playing it recently, and it's pretty fun. I never grow up with a GameCube, but it's fun. It was fun. Yeah. Okay. Now to switch gears a little and talk about this little something here. If you guys do enjoy this, please consider liking, subscribing, sharing with friends. This will always be in the middle of these videos. And also, I've been working on this for a month. So, after I was done playing through Luigi's Mansion Dark Moon, I had this idea of doing this. I wrote down the script and then I went through the information. I've been working on this for like 2 months. Yeah. So, now, let's head on to the game I finished, Luigi's Mansion Dark Moon. Quick disclaimer, there's not a lot of information about this game. Really little information about the development history. All I could find was it was made by Next Level Games, and Shigeru Miyamoto, you know, the Mario creator, decided to overlook it and make sure of development. This is actually a pretty funny thing I found out while searching up this stuff. The original bosses, Next Level, made for Luigi's Mansion Dark Moon, was actually scrapped because Miyamoto said they weren't correct for Luigi's Mansion. I found that hilarious. But basically, after that, they had to redo all the bosses, and it was funny. And of course, this was developed for the Nintendo 3DS. And this is actually another interesting thing. The original Luigi's Mansion was going to have 3D in it, like I said earlier. This Luigi Mansion actually utilizes 3D. It's actually pretty cool how that works out. There's not a lot of information about this game too. It's also this game was going to originally be a Mario Striker game. I don't know which one because I didn't really give me information about that. But either way, this is actually pretty go fast. So, as I will do, I'm going to mention my thoughts on the game before saying the reception of the game, or you know what the statistics is from like IGN and Nintendo himself. So, my thoughts on the game is I loved it. It was my first 3DS game to ever play, and it was like, it was fun to play through it. I only hated one boss in particular, and you guys will know which one I hated the most. If you ever watched the series. Okay, ducks, shut up. But either way, that is my thoughts on the game. Now, reception. In the US, it sold 1.33 million copies. That is a lot, compared to Japan and the UN. And this is a rounded number. In Japan and the UN, both had a total number of 5,016 units sold. 516,000 units sold. Yeah, I'm just gonna leave that in. 5,016 units sold in Japan and Europe. Not combined, just the same number. And that was a rounded number because I didn't want to actually say the whole number. Received pretty well, with some disliking the level select features, going away from the openness of the original game, with actually pretty good reviews, with IGN giving it a 9.5 out of 10, and Nintendo Life giving it a 9 out of 10, which is actually pretty well. That's all the information I have. I actually didn't expect it to get this so small. Well, either way, yeah, I will want to give the, actually, there's nothing really I can do. Either way, if you did enjoy this, please consider liking. I did work on this for a month, remember that. and I really put all my work into this, and I loved it. And you know, subscribing or sharing with your friends. This will be awesome if you guys would like this stuff. But either way, I gotta go because I got to do other stuff. Also, leave down in the comments what series you want me to do next. Yes, I will do it. It will take a month to do for each of these, but either way, yeah, I will do it either one. Yeah, he's not here. Hello, I'm Willie. I'm not really supposed to be here. I stole his camera, and you don't know yet. So, again, why are you guys still here? If you made it this far, that's amazing. This guy shit bad. Willie, where's my camera? Oh, no.